What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? Let's get the chat up properly. One sec. All right, let's get it cracking. Let's see what we got going on in the markets today. Where's my music? How's that? Okay, cool. All right, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. So, gold. Start with the daily. So, it looks like we had a daily continuation pattern here where we had Tuesday very bearish, yesterday closed week bullish, and today we broke yesterday's low, and it looks like we were starting to fill, I guess, the weekly bottom wick. I'm looking at the 4 hour over here, and we're currently making a lower high. So if we're looking at the structure, we've got high, low, lower high, lower low. So I think, you know, if we break below this 4 hour support, we're gonna keep pushing down. So I have a daily target of, first it was 41.58, and then I'll just use daily supports basically, see if we can get retests. But currently the 30 minute is currently, it's bullish because we're making, like, we made a low, a high, a higher low, higher high. So in order for price to continue down, I want to see gold, well, obviously break these supports down here, these higher lows, and then keep dropping. So that's kind of the idea. So we've retested the daily flip where the daily candle opened. We've dropped back down. So to me, it kind of looks like we're more bearish than bullish. I'm not going to remove this support that we have here, but I am looking at this level to be either retested or broken for gold to continue down. So my first bearish target, my overall bearish target is 41.58 down here. But I'm looking to see what happens once price gets to 41.67, 41.68 first. All right, pound yen. You know, got to give pound yen our courtesy look. Pound yen is currently very bearish on the daily. Bias bearish. For gold, yes, my bias is definitely bearish at the moment, and that's mainly because, like I said, the daily candle's bearish, the 4 hours bearish. So I like to trade with the higher time frames. If this 4 hour decides to push up, or the 4 hour holds at this first support or this next one, I'll start looking at buys. But I'm not looking at buys right now because the daily and the 4 hour are both bearish at the moment. So unless it retests the key level, I'm going to be trading with the higher time frames. So GJ, I said bearish on the daily, 4 hours, just been pulling back. GJ is just creating these long ranges right now. So I'm going to wait for a support on GJ and see if it wants to push back up, because that's what it does. It pulls back from highs. As you can see, look, makes a high, pulls back, makes a high, pulls back. So if GJ can create a nice support on the 4 hour, I mean, this would be a great place to push up from. So I'm going to wait and see how this 4 hour candle closes. But pound yen, haven't taken a pound yen trade in a minute. It hasn't been the best. All right, and let's just see how NAS is looking this morning. I thought I put that on NAS. All right, so from I think the beginning of this week, I was looking for NAS to come and retest this daily resistance, which it finally has, and it's hovering below. So it's kind of hit my weekly target. Structure's not very nice. It's had these massive candles. Remember watching this yesterday and I wasn't sure what price wanted to do. So I'm just gonna wait for a clean trend on NAS. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But obviously it's better after NYSE open. So I'm gonna wait for at least an hour and a half, see how it moves. I'm gonna wait for at least an hour and a half. NAS100 may be bearish. I do like the sells because it's selling from this daily resistance, and if you look at it, every time it's come up to this resistance, we've had some big sells. Like, I mean, look at it from here, 1,000 pips, from here even more, 1,600. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did sell, to be honest, from here. So I'm looking out for that. Definitely I wouldn't mind that at all. Got a little support right here. If we can break below, this isn't very far away, but if we can break below this support and Asian lows, look at it, we've got a pretty clean range down. And plus these 4 hour candles, look, the bodies are very weak. Very weak bodies. Rosie, afternoon. How are you? That's good. See if we can catch some moves today. Looking forward to it. So we have unemployment claims in 20 minutes. Right here, what are they expecting? 219. So kind of very average numbers, to be honest. Oh yeah, we missed pretty much all of November, most of November. So actual or less. So if it comes out the same or lower, it's going to be bullish for gold. Or bearish for gold, sorry. Bearish for gold. If it comes out higher, it should be bullish for gold. Gold loves ranging before NY these days. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I do like this move here. I do like this move here where it retested the daily flip, closed weak bullish. Like this candle would have been, I think, a nice trade. Breaking this low and the supports. Maybe just down to this support here. Not bad. Not bad. It's a bit concerning that this candle doesn't have a top wick. This 1230 candle. So I think gold, you know, makes that top wick at some point. Yeehaw, hello, 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 hello. What's going on? Not in this trade, I'm just showing that would have been a nice trade earlier. So yeah, just waiting for gold to come down to this support, see if we can get a retest or if it creates a higher low above this support here. But I don't want to have mad lines on my chart. See, as bearish as GJ is, look, it's created a really decent support. So if this support holds, I think we can get a retracement. I think we can get a retracement. Someone was telling me about this 6-7 stuff. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think I'm too old. I think I'm too old to understand this stuff. And I don't use TikTok. But what's up, Fortnite Hunter? I don't get these new trends. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I am with you, brother. Bring. What's up, Mickey in chat? What's going on, Echo? How you doing? How you doing today? How is one today? That's good, that's good. It's good to hear. Waiting on gold, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Let's see how this 30-minute closes in the next 15 minutes. So I'm waiting on some movement. GJ is terribly wicky. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. I didn't expect GJ to have so much movement though over the past, well, this week I would say. Look, it's a very nice push up. It's been slow because look, this is the hour time frame. It's been very slow push up. It's retraced half of it, but I am anticipating GJ go up again. So we don't have any. When do we have high impact pounds or yen news? So we usually get interest rates not long after the US. So I wonder if we get one this year. Let's look. So we've got US federal funds rate next week. Yeah, look. And then pound the week after, and then we should have the yen somewhere. There we go. Wow. Okay, so we have pound on Thursday and then yen on Friday, which is technically, it's gonna be Friday morning for us in the UK. It's very early. It's gonna be very early, at like 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning. So that's gonna be, we're gonna have a pop in December, I think. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. I like a nice end to the year. Very nice end to the year. Right, where we at? And another thing that I'm looking at right here is this gold top wick for the 12:30 candle. I think we definitely come back and make a top wick. It's a shame we don't have a clear trend on gold to supply and demand. We've been pretty much ranging quite a bit. So I've just been looking at 30-minute, 1 hour levels, 4 hour levels, because supply and demand only works if we've got a good trend. So look, this would have been nice, but we didn't really get that pullback to a demand zone. Did we? We didn't. It's been off. Oh no. And I mean, yeah, the trends haven't been very nice, to be honest. Little range, very tight push up. Not great. Alright, news in. Just under 9 minutes. Just under 9 minutes. Maybe getting a top wick on this candle here. I started the Diddy doc. He's going to hell if it's all true. It is that bad, Rosie. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. He the whole stuff with him and Tupac, like, oof, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Sexual assault allegations as early as the 90s. It's bad. It's real bad. I don't see how he recovers from this, honestly. I mean, he was already in a bad place, but this documentary has just made it even worse. Even worse. Biggie paid for his own funeral. That part I thought was like, it was despicable. It was despicable. I remember when I remember when Biggie died, and I remember the big show they put on, and obviously the song. It was crazy. Hit the like button. That's right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you guys could hit that like button for me. When you hit the like button, that's when I get that's when the trades come. Yo, like for day trading, what site do I use? Where are you based? Where are you based? I know you're trying to trade Forex or stocks. If it's Forex, which one? And yeah, what's your, I don't need your exact location. Are you in the US? Are you in the UK? Are you where? Have a recommendation for either the US or everywhere else. Let me see if I can find it. Like, where do I stock from? Stocks. KSA. What's that? Is that KSA is South Africa, right? Not South Africa, Saudi Arabia. No, Saudi Arabia. Is that what they call it? Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Am I making that up? I feel like that's what it is. Where do I stock from? I don't understand your question. For Fortnite Hunter. You're not listening. Where are you? Are you in the US? I'm gonna have the mods handle you. Okay, yeah. Is that how it works? But yeah, if you're trading stocks, you need Robinhood. If you're trading and stocks, yeah, Robinhood for the UK and US and I think everywhere. If you're looking for a broker, then I've got a US broker in my description, and I've also got a worldwide description as well for everywhere except the US. So IC Markets or Gates FX. Here we go. We got a top wick. We got a top wick now. Finally for this 12:30 candle. Gold's gonna take liquidity and go down. Could be. I want to see how this 4-hour candle closes. Because I say that because look, if this 4-hour candle, it's pushed down, it hasn't broken its previous low, it has broken this high. So if we push bullish, I think there's a higher probability that the next candle continues up. But I mean, we have news as well here in 15 seconds. So let's see how this news plays out for us. Ooh. No top wick on this candle too. Where did this 4-hour candle open? It's all the way over here. So we push above this little minor resistance here. I'm looking for buyers on the next I'll be looking for buyers on the new 4-hour candle in 30 minutes. Another candle with no top wick. Correct. So remember, I was looking for sells if the NAS closes below this support. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this price. 25,582. GJ still pushing up slowly but surely. The results, so it came out less than expected, so good numbers. Less than expected is good with this type of news. So that's supposed to be bearish for gold, which is why we had that little push down. Come on, you gotta come back for this top wick. Alright, come on guys, you gotta get the likes up and then we can catch a trade. Don't catch a trade with no likes. Cool. How many people do we have in here? do. 200? Oh yeah, we need at least 50 likes. We need at least 50 likes. Forex Fortnite Hunter. What's happening? What's happening? What's your question, guy? What's your question? What's your question? Just need gold to do something for us now. If we don't get a top wick before this candle closes, when the new 4-hour candle opens and gives us a top wick, it will give us that wick for this 30-minute candle. But I mean, we still have 23 minutes. We do have a lot of time. Now, if gold closes above this resistance and we have a breakout, I'm looking to take buys. Wait, it looks like, ooh, looks like this 4-hour candle has no top wick as well. Oh yeah, we're coming back for this wick. We're coming back for this wick. And look, we've created a higher low. So I think there's a decent chance we might actually create a higher high as well. Because right now, no trades just yet, no trades. We just had unemployment claims. I think we get a breakout, maybe a pullback. Continue. We just had unemployment claims where we had a little spike down, no top wick. Now we're making a top wick. Barely a top wick. Ash, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? We're just looking at the aftermath of unemployment claims. Had this little push down. We've come back and made a top wick, but other than that, we're just waiting. You're in Australia? Okay, then use IC markets. There's a link in my description. For IC markets, that's a very good broker. You can trade on that. Where do you buy AXS stocks? For the Australian stock market. IC markets in Aussie land only give 1 to 50, I think. Oh damn. Do you know what? Pepperstone was another Australian broker that was a bit tight. Where do I buy? I don't know. You might have to Google that, you know, because every country has their own. Every country has their own brokers and stuff for trading stocks. Like the UK, we have, well, we just got Robinhood US. We've had that for a minute, but we can do options on it now. We have free trade. We have trading 212. We have plus 500. Yeah, you got to just look and see what's available in your country at that point. But I'm in the UK. I couldn't tell you what they use in Australia. What's your thoughts today, Ash? What are you thinking? Have you done your markups yet? Let's see. Just rolled out of bed, nice. How you feeling? Feeling better today? Bit better on the mend? Throat's a little bit sore, but not stuffy. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I need gold to break out of this range or retest something. Listen, listen. Would be nice. Would be nice. Come on, go do something for us. Do you know what? I would like if gold closed sort of where we are right now in the next 15 minutes at this previous level, because it's been such a strong level. That's why I haven't removed it. That typically, once it's been broken, I would move on to the most recent support, which would be down here at 41.81, let's call it. But the fact that it really held strong on Tuesday, and today we broke below and then we've closed back above, it shows that this area is still very valid because we've had a fake out essentially. So if this 4 hour now holds above this support again, I am anticipating a push up, and it's mainly, doesn't mean that gold is going to continue bullish maybe for the rest of the session, but we don't have a top wick on this 2 a.m. candle. So when today opened, the next 4 hour candle didn't make a top wick. So I'm anticipating that today we get that top wick at some point, whether it just be the top wick of the new 4 hour candle or the body of the new 4 hour candle. So I'm anticipating some buys somewhere. The only thing is where to get in. I would have loved a retest of this lower time frame support, but the 30-minute is currently making higher lows, and like I said earlier, higher highs, although we're still within this Asian range. So I'm anticipating at least a retest of Asian highs, which gold has seemed to have been doing recently. Look, if you look back, so this, I want to say this week, if you have a look, gold has really been playing these Asian ranges. So look, we made a high and a low, we've come back, we retested the high, we came down, we pretty much tested the low, but at least there's support at the lows. That's one day, that's Monday. Here, you know, we made a low, we came back up, nearly retested the highs, but we definitely came down to the lows, pushed back up, retested the highs again, came back down. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of that going on. But yesterday, literally the same. So I think we get some decent buys in here today, and then maybe some sells as well too, if we're just going to keep playing these Asian ranges. Today's Asian range is probably the biggest it's been this week though. Let's see, that's Friday, so that doesn't count. Wait, no, that counts as Monday. 400 pips there, 360 there, 240 there, and today 420. So we've got quite a decent Asian range. Do you remember when Asian ranges were like 100 pips? The good old days. Waiting for gold to do something for us. So really for the buys, I'm anticipating a closure above this resistance, which is 60 pips away, but I'll need a nice strong candle because of these wicks to the left, and I hope we continue up because we'll be breaking this previous 4 hour high and then making a top wick for this 4 hour candle. Or if I would like gold to come down, so as it's making maybe a bottom wick for the new 4 hour, I don't really want it to break this previous low, but maybe retest like this support here, down here. Shit, that's the wrong thing. And then push back up. Lower time frame is what I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, so maybe retest this support area and then push up, something like that. shit, what have I done? Oops. This 30-minute candle, it's not really doing much. The crazy thing is, I would anticipate that since we didn't break the low, we'd at least break the high. So maybe we'll get that in the last 5 minutes. This is very, very, very slow. Boom, boom, boom. we get maybe a continuation pattern on gold for the buyers, but now only thing is it's buying right into this resistance. I need a breakout of some sorts. I need a breakout because we have this little minor trend here, this little minor uptrend. So I need it to break above these highs, at least break above these highs, so I can get, I'm aiming for this first resistance, and if price wants to continue up, even better. If price can break above here, then I'm looking for 42.25 for some buyers. Yeah, I'm waiting for this. I'm happy for this new 4-hour candle. Oh wow, look, it's waited to the last 2 minutes of this candle to break the high. Crazy. Go on, just give us a little push. Give us a little push. H4 continuation pattern, buyers incoming. I see it. I see it. I see it. But I mean, so I would love for the buyers, I can't lie. I would love for the buyers. At least I think maybe the continuation pattern plays out very quickly, makes this top wick, and it potentially comes back down. I don't know how bullish gold is, but I would love for gold to buy through this range. I would love it to get to the top of the range, at least 42.25 or 42.37, 38. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm hoping we get a bottom wick first, flip bullish, push up, and then yeah, maybe catch a bit of these buys. That would be amazing. GJ is pushing up, but it's so slow. I remember I was waiting for a closure below on NAS, which it doesn't look like it's trying to do, but it did retest. Did retest this support. I have to wait for NYSE open for NAS, I think. It's all good. All right, come on, give us a bottom wick. Give us a bottom wick and then continue up. Is it me, or is every day the same candle just pushes with no wick on whatever side it's pushing, on the opposite side? There we go. Give us a bottom wick first, at least. So gold's either going to do two things: create a bottom wick, push up, fill this wick, give us that continuation pattern, also break the highs, give us a top wick here, or it's going to respect this minor resistance that it's just created, respect this previous high and continue bearish. I'm hoping it's the first idea. This is good. It's not good that it's respecting this resistance though. Oof. Okay, NAS pushing straight up. Come on, gold. Just need a bottom wick, that's it. Might have to wait for a closure above, you know. Might have to actually wait for a breakout. Right, so we discussed before what gives how many highs and lows before we can say this is definitely a trend. So if we're looking for an uptrend on the 5 minute, so we can use supply and demand, I guess we only have one. Because this would be maybe 2. We need a 3rd, and then we can get in like maybe on the 4th one, or once it's created that 3rd higher low, then potentially like a retest of a demand zone down here, you know. We could. I really hope we don't get another fake out. I really hope we don't get a fake out. But most of those fake outs have been happening at Asian highs. They haven't really been happening in the middle of the range. Don't have any more news today. Nah, that's it. The high impact anyway. Wow, gold. There was no opportunities. There's no entries here. No entries here. I know. But we're getting that wick fill, the previous 4 hour. Where is my picture? Hold on, let's go to kind of looking like this one here. But with no bottom wick. This 4 hour one right there. In fact, no, it's looking more like, oh, cancel. It's not looking like that one. It's looking more like this one down here with very long wicks on either side. And then we just get that push up, fill this wick. That's what it's looking like. All we needed was that little bottom wick. Left without us. Yeah, it kind of did, but do you know what? I'm kind of glad. If we close back in the range, I think we might get some sells. We've got another retest of the daily flip. If we're gonna come back down and create this bottom wick, I mean, we've pretty much respected this previous high. If we flip bearish, I think we could get some sells down. How big is this candle? 79 pips. So I'm thinking if we close bullish up here, but the next 30-minute candle is bearish and then breaks this low, I think we get some sells, because it's pretty similar to what we had, to what we've been getting in terms of the fake outs, where we've closed above, closed back in the range, and then we've like had these drives down, not massively, but it has happened a few times. Look here, so we had it Tuesday, yesterday. Only difference is it's not at Asian highs, but a fake out is a fake out, and they have been happening on the new 4-hour candles, so the 2 p.m. 4-hour candles. Alright, I was looking at, not there. What do we reckon? You know, it would be great if this current candle even came up, made this top wick right here for this 2 p.m. candle, 2 a.m. candle, and then came back down with a fake out. So how far have we got to get? This candle opened at 42.09. It's about 30 more pips. And we still have 16 minutes left of this 30-minute. No trade, no line bar today. Oh, I miss your message, Ash. I think that's very possible. Give that candle a top wick. The continuation pattern plays out, then reject. Yes, yes, yes. I think so. I like the idea, I do. What do you think of how the daily candle from yesterday? Well, when I started trading this morning, it was looking like a bearish continuation pattern, because price was down here. Price was low, not that low, but price was, this morning it was 41.85, so it was around there, which was down here. So the daily continuation pattern was looking really good. So I'm still, even though I'm anticipating buys, I still think today might end bearish just because we've broken a previous low already. And yeah, that's it. Yesterday I didn't think after this breakout, and then, you know, price drove down. I was looking for a retest of Asian lows. I didn't think this price action would happen, but I'm glad the sells did play out. It was very slow, very slow. It played out very slowly. And I expected it to happen quicker, retest, and then come back up. So I was looking for a bit of a range, but not like this. And then once, so we had that 3 o'clock news. Yeah, this news was whack. It came up, retested Asian highs, came back down, and then I stopped trading. I was like, I can't. This price action is a bit, it wasn't clean. I didn't have any clean ranges to trade through, and that put me off. So I just left it, you know. And where I'd caught the trade in the morning, I wasn't trying to trade too late in the afternoon, just because I wouldn't even have if I didn't trade in the morning as well. But sometimes you just got to close the charts when the price action is just looking terrible, and it really was. Like, gold is looking a bit better today. At least we have, it's not the cleanest movement, but we still have some structure right here. We still have some structure. So as long as the stop losses aren't like 200 plus pips, I think there's a potential for a move today. That's what I'm looking for. Give me the moves, give me the pips. It's not really pushing above this daily flip, is it? Gold is struggling at this daily flip. Yesterday's price action was annoying. No, I hear that. I hear that. News days can go either way. Yeah, you either get loads of volume or you get like up and down. You know what I mean? Inconsistency, no direction. GJ's having it slow push up. I think we might get a retracement on GJ. Very slowly though. Damn. Alright, NAS. No bottom wick. Just straight up. This is the same, well, it's not exactly the same as yesterday, but at 2 o'clock yesterday as well, we had this massive bearish candle. And now today we've got this big bullish candle. Oh, come on, gold. I would love for gold just to make this top wick. So top wick right here, this candle. That's what we're waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. So look, guys, make a note of this. Make a note of this. When you see this move happening right here, when you see this move happening, as in you get these wicks filled very quickly, especially very early on in the candle. In this case, it's the 4-hour candle. Towards the end of the candle, price will retrace the whole move. And I feel like that's highly likely with this candle because we have no bottom wick. Perfect. So we've made this top wick for this 4-hour candle here to the left. Now just waiting for price to either retest maybe this 30-minute resistance, Asian highs, and then continue down. Do you know what? I wouldn't even mind if this candle closed above this resistance, like if it really gave a good push now, and then the next candle came back down. Oof, that would be amazing. To make a quick note. Alright, so we've made that top wick. We made that top wick that we were waiting for. Come on, golds. Next 5 minutes, I actually really want gold to push. I want this. This is what I want. Push up and then come back down. I don't know how slow the drop down might be, but I want it to do this. Ideally just straight back down, but it is what it is. Because now we've got this top wick, but now we need this bottom wick. Even if it doesn't break above this resistance, even if it retests, like, you know, the 230 candle, come up, come down, or bottom. It's just a waiting game now. I love when I have an idea and then waiting to see that idea play out. Because it's got to be like 50-50 of it happening, right? It's like a 50-50 chance of it happening. It could happen, it might not. It might not happen in this candle. This 4-hour candle just could keep pushing. The next 4-hour candle could be the one that makes the bottom wick, because we had to wait. We had to wait for 8 hours. Well, 8 hours and 30 minutes for this candle to get a top wick. Do you know what I mean? So again, there's another 50-50 chance that, you know, we wait another 8 hours for this candle to get the bottom wick. But I kind of see it happening today. Just because we haven't had this retest of Asian highs, and for the past week, this current week, that's what gold's been doing. It's been retesting Asian highs and lows like twice in a day. So I can see gold coming up a little bit more before it comes back down. Gonna close above the daily flip at least. I might need to start playing some more lively music. I don't know if it's the music or just this price action that's making me feel like super relaxed. Patience is boring, isn't it? What's this candle doing? There's no way this candle's gonna come straight down. It's making a bottom wick, go on, flip, push back up. we should watch the rest of the Diddy documentary together while we wait. Nah, I wouldn't subject you lot to that. I wouldn't subject you to that. I'm trying to finish it today though. I think I might finish it after the stream. I watched the first 2 episodes. I had some nice dinner and I was watching it, and then I was like, okay, I need to reset my mind. It was making me like sad and angry and sick. It was just a lot of emotions with how he was and treated people. It was like, this guy. And the crazy part is, in the beginning, I respected his grind. I respected his grind to get to where he got to. But it's how he did it. It's how he was treating people on the way there that just took a very dark turn. Oh man. Oof, oof. Just thinking about it. Okay, golds. That's what happens when greed and power gets to you. You need to finish. That guy is a mess. Sick dude. Oh, I'm going to finish it. I will. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. 100%. After this stream, I'm going to finish it. And then, yeah. And then play some games. I need something happy after that. Something happy, because... That's what happens when you chase money and power. You just... You know? It gets to your head. Clearly. He thinks he's some type of gangster or something. It's crazy. Alright, this push is actually good. This is good. This is good. So really, I'm hoping 2 things happen. I kind of want the sells. I do want the sells. I don't like to take sells when the daily and the 4-hour are against me. So they're both bullish right now. But my sell confirmations would be a retest of Asian highs. So yeah, retest, a closure above this resistance and Asian highs, or below, and then a closure back below this resistance, and then I'll take sells down, because I'm still looking for this 4-hour top wick. Or, well, yeah, that's it really. That's it. Or just you know, if it respects this resistance here and closes bearish, I would like the sells after that. So a resistance formed as well below this resistance. So that's what, 3 things. Those are the 3 ideas I'm looking for some gold sells. Right there. So we've NASDAQ bearish. Oh, is it dropping? Ooh, whoa! Whoa! What the hell? Like, I know it needed to come back for this bottom wick. I was waiting. All I was doing is waiting for a closure below. But wow. This is what, 5 minutes? Look at this 5-minute candle. I was anticipating some sells on NAS today because of this resistance. Remember, like, well, if you guys weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about how NAS sells from this area. This was like quite a few pips here. This was the biggest sell, 1600, but wow, market open with some force. I'm gonna have to wait for this candle to close. Wait for some structure. But yeah, I'm gonna check back on NAS, definitely. Right, so we might be getting scenario 3 on gold, respecting this resistance, creating a resistance and closing bearish, and then sells on the next candle back below this broken resistance here and creating this bottom wick. Maybe. Still a lot of time left. Still a lot of time left. Oh, gold. How far are we coming down, gold? What I don't think I would like is for this candle to close right back below this resistance with 20 minutes to go. Can it not do that? That would be great. If it closes below with like 5 minutes to go, then I'm taking sells on the next candle. Jeez. 5082, 582. Okay, let's remember that. What's got GJ doing? Oh. Gold. This could just be a break and retest, really, but we need that bottom wick for that 4-hour candle. And every time we've pushed up on the 4-hour and then come back for that bottom wick, we've had a dump. Gold has really dropped, and we haven't really had a retest of Asian lows yet. You haven't had a proper retest of Asian lows, so that would be my first target for sells, would be Asian lows. If I can get a nice entry, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. It's gonna make that bottom wick, isn't it? With 20 minutes to go. Taking the sells from 4213 would have been great. That would have been amazing. GJ's pushing. That would have been amazing, but I didn't have an entry there. At least maybe if like it was a 5-minute double top or something like that, but it literally just tapped it and then came back. It didn't give me any good setups except to retest. So I gotta wait. I gotta wait. go back to the 30-minute time frame right here. Oh, look at that drop. Gold, man. Gold never does, like, obviously it's not going to do exactly what you want it to do, but I was looking for this 230 candle to be the retracement candle. That was definitely the idea, but not so early on, not with all this time left. All right, so we got the bottom wick, but what do we say? Once that continuation pattern plays out very early, we get a retracement. It's about to be a 200 pip drop. M15 entry. It's not really my thing, you know, not gonna lie. And I'm just thinking stop loss wise, you know, I said earlier, I don't want to have these 200 pip stop losses. But this reminds me of Tuesday. Look, where we broke the 4-hour high, broke the previous 4-hour high, tapped into this 4-hour resistance, which is kind of here, and then just dropped. Damn, NAS is still dropping. What's going on? What's going on? I just need gold to wait for us. That's it. Just gold said I'm not waiting. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I couldn't even take an M15 entry anyway. I don't like this. Alright, I've got to see how this 30-minute candle closes, because there's a potential it closes above that resistance that's broken right here. Something about this sell I don't trust. Word. Yeah, if, like I said, if it closes back above this resistance, I'm still not feeling it. Gold has been kind of conflicting for me anyway, because we've got this big Asian range, and you know, like I said earlier, this is gold right now, so it could be the continuation. We still haven't really tested Asian highs as well, which I would have preferred if gold did that. So we've pushed up, because when this did this, when it did it on Tuesday, we at least got a retest of Asian highs. So we haven't quite reached there yet. You know what I mean? So yeah, if we still respect this uptrend structure on the 30-minute, we could still push up a bit more. I would prefer, honestly, sells if I got a retest of Asian highs. If I got the fake out up there, I would prefer that. I mean, we could have just been coming down to make this bottom wick for this continuation pattern. Okay, so where'd the 15-minute close? Oh my god, look, 15 closed right on the level. Yeah, that could have just been the bottom wick. I need to see how this 30-minute candle closes. Let's see how this 30-minute candle closes. Price action is kind of, it's not very nice today, is it? It's not been very nice to us. Boom, 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 boom. So that was either the bottom wick or we're gonna continue down, but I really want a retest of Asian highs, man. I want to retest the Asian highs. No, this resistance could be strong enough to hold price down here. Four-hour candles fake out too. I did say that earlier, didn't I? I did say that. So we had the closure outside of the support, and then we closed right back in, and then this current 4-hour candle obviously respected the low, broke the high, and now we've got this continuation pattern. So I mean, you know, I play zone to zone, so it's, you know, price did come up to this level right here, which is a resistance. I don't know what gold wants to do, man. I just gotta wait for candles to close. That's my thing. Everything is revealed once the candles close. That's it. That's gotta be the motto. I buy from 41.97 and got some pips out 42.04. Oh, well done, well done. Well done. When did you do that? Today? I mean, just now, or was it earlier? Was it earlier? It wouldn't have been just now because it didn't get to 42.04. So maybe around here or down here. Either way, congrats on your winning trades. Good job. Yeah, gold wants to come up some more. Today in the chat. Oh, good job. What time frame do you use when you trade? Gold is confused. What's happening, gold? What's happening? Where did gold just get to? It's like 42. No, not there. 42.04 just now. No, this it's kind of giving break and retest. It's kind of giving break and retest right now. When stuff happens too early on in a 30-minute candle or a 1-hour candle, I always have in my mind reverse mean, we started to come back down here with still 20 minutes left. Oh, gold's swinging like 50, 60 pips in 5 minutes is, I guess it's regular now. I marked the 5-minute candle from the NY strat. If it breaks up or down with FVG, I go down with it. Got you. Good old fair value gaps. See, I understand the lingo now. Getting to know the lingo. Alright, last 5 minutes of the candle reveals everything. Last 5 minutes of the 1 hour and 30 minute right here. Now, if gold decides to close right here in the middle of this range, I've got a lot of waiting to do before I take a move. I've got a lot of waiting to do. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. What are we doing? Maybe a continuation pattern on the 30-minute. Keep going bullish. NAS100. What about it? Or GJ? NAS. I mean, I was waiting for a closure below, which is happening right here. So I'm thinking sells, but I'm waiting for sells on NAS. Ideally, I would like a closure below. So how it would work is I'd wait for this candle to close below, take a sell at the break of the low, and then use the previous high as a stop loss. But this stop loss is massive. This stop loss is massive. So how big is this candle? 150 pips. So really what I want to see is NAS, you know, new candle, make a top wick, maybe retest this broken support, come back down. If that happens and I get a re-break of this low, I might look to take some sells and then use the entry candle top wick as a stop loss. That's what I'm considering. That's what I'm considering. GJ is just gone. GJ is gone. Now, I was anticipating GJ retrace this drop down, which we spoke about earlier, but I mean, in terms of the 30-minute, I didn't get a breakout. So if I got, look at gold, Jesus. If GJ at least had like a closure above, I'd be considering some buys here, but it's pushed. So if I wanted to get into anything on GJ, I would need that, but I don't know, because we've closed back in Asian range now. So I feel the GJ opportunity might be gone, because if it closes back outside, if it's bearish and it does a pullback outside of Asian lows, I'm not sure if it continues up. But I would like some bullish structure to get into anything on pound yen. But I feel like NAS might be my trade today in the near future. I do like NAS, man. NAS is it's been nice to me recently. Did I just see gold at 42.07? How's it back down here now? What's good? What's good? Okay, I did 42.08 it got to. Alright, 2 minutes. You know how it goes. Last 5 minutes. Gold starts doing its thing. Bruh. Oh my god, is it gonna close back below? I still want to test the Asian highs though. I really do. I do. What I didn't want is gold to close inside this area right here. This was the last thing I wanted because it's not giving me any direction. It's given break, retest, but in the middle of the range. Like it's gold is being gold. One minute to go. What's gonna happen, guys? What do you think? Are we closing below 4,200? Are we closing above? Wrong answers only. One above, two belows. Oh, it closed above. Echo got it. Toss a coin. It closed above. So that kind of, it doesn't negate my sells, but it doesn't give me the confirmation of sells. I think we still get a retest of Asian highs. NASDAQ. I'm waiting for a top wick on NAS. If NAS gives me a nice top wick, I'm looking maybe to get in on the flip. If it gives me a nice top wick. Then maybe some sells on NAS. Gold, this is very bad behavior from gold right here. Not gonna lie. That's actually some new 4-hour candle, so their candle's a bit later. Look, and we're pushing down from this daily resistance. I think we get some decent sells on NAS. Look, this 4-hour has no bottom wick. Come on, we got. Today we're making wicks. Today we're making wicks. So no bottom wick right here. This is nice. Gold, man. Gold has been golding today. If it had closed below, just giving us a closure below, a nice fake out here, I'll be looking at some sells right here, just down to Asian lows. But if we hold, if we don't break this low, I can see gold pushing up again. I can see it. but I don't have any trades just yet. Not unless I get a closure below this resistance, then I'll be looking at sells on the next candle. Or if this candle decides to close bullish, this range is too tight for me to take a trade anyway. So I still have to wait for more of a push up. Alright, so a closure above, for closure above this resistance or Asian highs, and then a closure back below for sells back down to the bottom of the range. I don't really have anywhere down here to take buys up from, because like I said, the ranges are too tight for me. 120 is probably, how big is this candle? 74. Yeah, I would need a support formed on this candle in order to take the buys back up, but I think that will reduce the size of the range significantly, so no bueno. GJ, when GJ has a strong breakout, it usually likes to retest. Only thing about taking these GJ buys is we've got a closure back above Asian lows. Now if this candle pulls back and I get a support down here, this candle that might close outside of the Asian range, I don't like it for the buyers on the next candle, because we're back outside the Asian range. I'm not gonna mess with GJ. Now the NAS, I like sells on NAS because I'm just waiting for this 4 hour to make a top wick, and then if we break this 4 hour low, I like the sells. So yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on NAS, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here. Gold's falling. It is. This is a good rejection right here. This, do you know what? I can't even, is there a way for me to back test it? What I'm thinking is back testing continuation patterns, like the whole rejection of a continuation pattern. If it plays out too early, and then maybe catching the flip of the candle, but I think it'll be too difficult to find. Yeah, I don't trust this gold drop. I don't trust it, I ain't gonna lie. And then again, gold is still, I want it to retest Asian lows, but it's still making, you know, higher lows. See what I'm saying? Gold is yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm gonna leave it here because I don't want to overthink this thing. I'm just let it do what it's do. Come back, look at it in a little while, set some alerts, and I'm gonna keep an eye on gold, but I want it to retest and then I want the buys up. That's what I want. Or I want it to push up and then get the buys sells down. But I don't think it's happening soon. But you know how it goes. As soon as I end the stream, gold's gonna go flying in either direction. So maybe it's a good thing I'm finishing here. And then gold might actually move. It might actually move. Yeah, no, I don't like GJ. Yeah, NAS is, I don't think NAS is going to be a quick thing either. Alright guys, tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have PCE price index and consumer sentiment. Double whammy. So this time tomorrow, all the charts should be moving. They should be moving tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Alright guys, I'll see you then. Peace.